video will explain how to use grant results to find prospective funders and exactly what you can learn from reviewing grant records. The results of our original search, Ballet School in New York City, yielded 4 sets of results. We explored the grant maker results in another video, so now let's look at grants, right here in the orange box. Note that grants data is only available in FDO Professional. Based on our search criteria, we can see who and what is being funded. We can also see the size of their previous grants from each funder. The initial search results show a preview of the list, the most recent 5 grants. To review the complete list of grant results, click on View All in the lower right-hand corner. By default, the results are sorted by the most recent first. The grant results list shows you the grant maker that awarded the grant, the recipient that received the grant, the city, state, and country where the recipient is located, the year the grant was awarded, and the amount of the grant. You can change the sort order by clicking on a column heading. As you review the list, you will likely see expected and unexpected grants. From this list, you'll have a general sense of the types of grants being made, to whom and by whom. The next step is to gain more insights into the precise nature of the funding by reviewing the details found on the individual grant records that interest you. I'll select one now. Ballet Tech Foundation received $150,000 in 2016 from the New York Community Trust. I'd like to have a better understanding of what this funder supported and how it may be relevant to my own fundraising goals. Here in the grant description, I can see that the grant was to provide 3-year fellowships for 9 dance students. If I am planning to approach this funder, now I have a better understanding of their past funding to consider when I craft my pitch. While you're in the grant record, look at the subject and population sections. If this grant project resembles yours, the words listed here can suggest other ways to describe your project and thus set up your own searches. Keep in mind that grant records may not always contain tons of detail. Don't abandon the funder because of this. Instead, use the information you do have to deepen your understanding of the funder's giving interest. You can also click on the recipient box to view the recipient's profile and see other grants they've received and from whom. If it's an organization similar in size and purpose to your own, perhaps those funders might be good prospects for you too. Learn more about using recipient profiles in another video. Let's return to the full list of grant results by clicking on Grant Search Results in the breadcrumbs. Let's say you're a smaller ballet company and you're looking for a smaller grant amount, like $80,000. One way is to click on the grant amount column to sort the list by grant amount, then scroll to your desired range. Or you can show only grants of $80,000 with the grant size filter. Access it by clicking on additional filters on the right. It's easiest to type in your low and high amounts, then click on Search again. This is a great way to trim down a huge list of funders to something more manageable. You'll see the initial search sampler page, then click on View All in the Grants area to see your modified grants list. Next to some funders' names, you might see blue stars or green dollar signs. These indicate favorites or past funders. Past funders are even better prospects because they already know your organization. Since you've already convinced them to fund you once, now you'll want to make sure they repeat their support every year. Favorites are based on your own selection, perhaps because your networks intersect a lot or they are strong matches in mission. If you want to see only grants by these types of funders, use the checkbox grant filters, favorites only or past funders only. These filters can help you focus your efforts on past supporters for repeat grants or prime prospects that seem particularly likely to support you. Diving into grant results will help you know who your competition is for funding, so you will know how to differentiate yourself when it comes to your proposal.